99% of gamblers quit right before they win big. This is the kind of crap that I hear online every day. People are saying it everywhere, and there's some people that genuinely believe it. I was gambling every single day for 6 years, for between 6 to 8 hours a day. Now, there were 3 reasons that I absolutely had to quit gambling. And these reasons are why I will never go back to it. I want to share them with you because gambling's supposed to be a form of entertainment, but these 3 things can really make it a problem. Now, the very first reason that I quit gambling is because the casino designs the games so that you keep playing. They actually do this in 10 different ways. Let's go through them real quick. The very first thing they do is make everything in the casino absolutely hideous. So look at casino carpets. Why are they so ugly? And they're ugly in every casino. There's no exceptions, really. We're referring to what's on the gaming floor. They make them ugly so that you'll look up and see what's going on around the tables, because that's more visually stimulating and appealing. They make it ugly so that you look at where you can spend money. They're tempting you there visually. They also design the casinos to be absolute labyrinths with really long winding hallways. There's never a sharp corner because they always want to have a view of either a machine or a table game so that you are constantly thinking about placing that bet. Additionally, there's no clocks and there's no windows because casinos want to distort your sense of time and keep you playing longer than you might have planned. If you're not constantly checking on, what time is it? I have to get home because I got to go see my kid. You're more prone to keep gambling. Then they give you free drinks to lower your inhibitions and get you to bet more. Also, have you ever thought about why they use casino chips instead of just a cash for cash swap? It's because when you use a casino chip or a credit line on a machine, then you forget that you're spending real money. You actually decouple the value from what you're betting. Now you're betting a piece of plastic instead of a dollar bill. And it feels as if it's not even real money. So it's more like a game token, and you're more willing to part with that money and put it at risk. And then when someone wins at the casino, there's a highly stimulating sound and everyone goes rushing to see what they won. That's because they want you to believe that you're going to be next. You need to see someone winning instead of the hundreds of people that are sitting at their machines depressed, because you need to remember that it could happen to you, even though it's not supposed to happen. They also have ATMs and cash advance windows so that you can get access to money that you really shouldn't be spending. In online casinos, this goes the same way, as many of them accept credit cards. It is a dangerous game. And then the pace of play is crazy. The entire focus of dealers at the casino is that they go as quickly as possible so that you can get as many hands in as possible, because again, the more hands you play, the more you will lose. And we all know that with slot machines that can go on auto spin online, it's just happening faster than ever. People are going broke quicker than ever before. Which leads right into the second reason that I had to quit gambling. And that's that every single game and every single bet in the house is designed so that you will lose over the long run. This is what's called a house edge. And let me read you the definition of it. The house edge, which is the odds advantage in its favor, represents the average gross profit that the casino can reliably expect to make from each game. On the games with the lowest house edge, a casino might be generating a meager profit of anywhere from 0.5% to a bit over 2%, but there's games where that house edge goes through the roof. Here's a chart that's showing the house edge of certain games in the casino. As you'll note, there are no games where you are supposed to be the winner in the end. And though these percentages don't necessarily scream, I'm going to lose money, they're slight edges sometimes at best, over the long run, it will always go the casino's way. It's been going their way since they opened, and that's how they're going to continue to stay open. And this is what the real trap is. Though the odds might be 48% to your favor and 52% to the casino, over the long run is where you experience that. In the short term, it's like a weighted coin flip. You may end up winning more than you lose. But if you keep going back, they will eventually beat you, which is why all the games are designed in such a way to keep you spinning, keep you playing, and all the offers are to get you right back in the door. Not only are you not supposed to win in the long run, but if you had a way to actually do it, like card counting and blackjack, you get banned from playing in the casino. There is no strategy that works reliably in the long term that is allowed in the house. If you were able to win, the casinos wouldn't be multi-billion-dollar industries. So I had to quit because I was convinced for such a long time that I was going to figure it all out and be this big winner. But the truth was, no matter what I tried, it was never going to work because all of the games were designed for this exact thought to occur. You're winning just enough to make it feel like you have a real chance to be the exception to the rule. But in the long run, no one is the exception to the rule. And the third reason why I had to quit gambling is because it's addictive. You can actually get addicted to gambling. I mentioned in the beginning of this video that I was gambling for between 6 to 8 hours per day, every single day for 6 years. That's because my name's Rob, and I'm a recovering gambling addict. I made my last bet on November the 12th of 2022. Now I create videos like this aimed at helping you to understand the truth about gambling and gambling addiction to avoid making the same mistakes with your life that I made with mine. I got addicted to gambling through daily fantasy sports and then eventually sports betting. As I kept going, I ended up getting hooked to casino games, and all throughout everything that I was playing, whether it was a sports bet or a roulette machine, I always thought that I would be the exception to the rule. I thought I could outsmart the system, that I could come up with a way to be the 1% of gamblers. Because again, 99% quit before they win big, right? But the truth is, you're not supposed to win gambling, and it's not 99%, it's 99.99999, and the rest are just waiting to lose. It will eventually catch up. It's a trap because you think that you can win based on short-term results, but as time goes on, the cards keep turning and the wheels keep spinning, the truth catches up. And the truth is, gambling is a trap, it's a sham, and it's supposed to be entertainment. Basically, gambling is addictive in the same way as drugs or alcohol. It triggers a dopamine response in your brain that makes you feel pleasure as you're anticipating the result of the wager that you placed. Basically, guys, you can get high on placing bets. And for a gambling addict, our high, our fuel to get high, is money. That's why it can cause such insane devastation to our finances when we get hooked to gambling. And it's not logical. It's tough to understand unless you're really thinking about what's going on in the brain. Because why would someone sit there and willingly play games where they're supposed to lose, where the casino is literally tempting them? It doesn't make a lot of sense looking back. But when you're in the moment, you're just there for that rush, that thrill, that excitement. You want to be the big winner. But the casino industry is the only industry out there that I know of where you are the direct adversary of the business that you are patronizing. You are there as a customer, but they want you to lose. You want to beat them too, in fairness, but it's a win-lose situation. It's not a win-win. If you are going to a casino for any other reason except for entertainment, you might be falling into this category of gambling addiction. There's actually 20 questions that you can ask yourself to determine if you have a gambling addiction. I answered yes to 19 out of 20 of them. If y'all enjoyed this type of video, make sure to smash that subscribe button so that you don't miss any of my upcoming uploads. In this video that I'm linking here, you can answer the 20 questions and find out if you have a gambling problem. Thank you for watching this video, and let's keep getting better together, one day at a time.